haven't found a man that wants to travel with cats.
Do you like cats?
I don't know, you just didn't come in with confidence.
I burst my balloon because of the reason I just told you just now. What are you talking about? You got too much going on. You like too much stuff. These are way out of fashion. You can't be talking to me. And you know why you popped that balloon, because you knew I was gonna because you know I'm out your league.
Hey guys, it's your girl Becca, and it's time to find love.
Hi, my name's Chioma. I'm 31 years old and I'm a clinical research associate. And a fun fact about me is that I've done 3 marathons.
Hi, my name is Kathleen Green. I am 31, a marketing consultant, and a fun fact about me, I love NPR.
Hi, my name is Nija. I am 30 years old. I work in executive retail management. Fun fact about me, I play Call of Duty like almost every day. So it's fun, I love it, I'm a gamer. And not many people know that about me.
Okay, my name is Nubia. I'm 23. I was raised in the Bahamas, but I was born here. I'm a nail technician here in Brickell, Miami. And something I do for fun or a hobby is I go out a lot. I can twerk really good.
I'm Eva, I'm 32. I am the founder of Heart and Soul Wellness, which is a mental health practice, and I work as a therapist. Fun fact about me is I owned a pet monkey when I was like 5 years old.
Okay guys, so we have 5 beautiful single ladies. Woo! Today, what we have you guys doing is, we're gonna have the guys come out, and if you like how they look, you don't pop your balloon. But if you don't like how they look, you don't like what they're saying, you don't like what they're wearing, please pop the balloon. Let us know what you guys are into. So we're gonna call out for our first single guy. Can you please tell us your name?
I'm Eddie.
Eddie, and where are you from? And tell us what you do.
I'm from Fort Lauderdale. I own a few businesses, insurance, and digital marketing agency.
Okay. So we had one person pop their balloon. Let's go see why they popped their balloon.
Too short.
Respect that.
Okay, so we still have 4 beautiful ladies that did not pop their balloon. So now, actually, I am going to leave it in your hand. And first, do you have any questions for any of these ladies?
Yeah. Why are y'all single?
So our question is, why are you single? Do you want to ask anybody in particular?
What let everybody answer?
Okay, come on, let's go.
By choice.
Okay, so single by choice.
Just haven't met anyone that's really serious to get settled with.
Okay, so she's looking for something serious.
I'm recently single. I've been single for like 6 months, but I'm a relationship type of girl, so I can't be single for too long.
I haven't found a man that wants to travel with cats.
Okay, travel with cats. Do you like cats?
Yeah.
You don't like cats?
Like cat.
Okay. So please tell us your name and tell us why you popped your balloon.
So my name is Kathleen, and I popped the balloon because I love a man that can appreciate the feminine qualities of cats
Okay.
and understands how important that is in it being shown in a woman. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you like cats?
I would say I'm more of a dog person first, and then as far as animals in general, like the cleanliness, like if you're not super clean with your animals, I can't.
And would you date Kathleen? Like, is she your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful, she looks nice, but if I find out about the cat situation, that'd instant wreck.
Okay, is he your type?
He seems like a nice person. I like nice men, but I would say physically, no.
Okay. Well, let's go back here. So we still have 3 balloons. Do you have any other questions that you want to ask the ladies?
What are y'all looking for in a man?
Ask one of the ladies. Go ahead and ask just one lady.
Let's start with the red dress.
With the red dress? Okay, come on, let's walk over to the red dress.
Well, my name is Nubia, and what I'm looking for in a man is, I will say I'm looking for a real man. I'm not looking for a little boy, that's hard to find, but if I can find the good qualities, then maybe.
Okay. Do you have any follow-up questions?
As far as what was wrong with your last relationship? Why did that end?
Okay, we getting personal here, or?
Hey, we don't judge on this show.
Okay, well, why it ended? He was immature. I'm a grown woman. I pay my own bills. I do things. I get things done. You procrastinate. You want to be in the house, cuddle up. No, I want to get things done. We can do that later on. You know, that's the kind of person I am.
Okay.
I like that.
You like that answer?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's back up. Before we ask somebody else a question, because we have to narrow it down, I'm going to give you the pen, and you're going to be able to pop one of the girls' balloons.
I think we need one more question.
You need one more question? Okay. Go ahead. Who do you want to ask a question?
So,
Okay, come on. So please tell us your name.
My name is Naisha.
Isaac, that's nice. I like that.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Don't bring it. I'll put my pen away. All right.
And why are you single again?
I mean, I really honestly, it's not that I'm not dating or anything like that, but I feel like I haven't found a man that really appreciates the way I love. And I'm a very passionate, like I love love. So it's important for me to show, and I'm a gift giver. That's how I show love. I know everybody's not like that, but I'm super affectionate. So I haven't found somebody that really appreciates that.
So you like real passionate and like you like to be like.
Yeah, I like to be like up underneath my man. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, you like a woman up underneath you?
I mean, I'm very busy, but in my free time, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Bills gotta get paid.
For sure.
Do you feel like you got enough questions? Like you're good to make a decision?
We gotta ask her.
One more question? Okay. So before she introduces herself, what's the question?
I want to know, do you like shorter men? Because you taller than me.
No, that was definitely going to be a pop. I was trying to gauge personality, but that is a deal breaker for me.
So what does it mean? Okay, so
He's like a nice guy.
so say your name and why you pop.
My name's Chioma, and I did pop because of height.
So you wouldn't ever date shorter guys? No?
No.
Okay. So is Chioma your type?
And she's pretty, you know. I wouldn't approach her though, because she would have to show me like she's interested, and then I would follow up. I
Okay.
wouldn't just outside approach her.
Okay. And then we had another pop balloon. So let's see.
To sum it up, like, he's not my type. You know, you just ain't my type.
Okay.
And then how tall are you?
Like 5'7", 5'8".
5'7", 5'8". I'm 5'6". I mean, we about the same height. Like, it ain't gonna work out. No.
Okay. But we still have one more balloon.
You might have to stand next to me.
Okay. So go ahead, go stand next to her. He's right, you know. You have heels on
I
and
have heels on. I have like
exactly.
All right.
Okay.
All good.
Yeah, so
Can I ask him one question?
yes, you can ask him a question.
Do you have kids?
No.
Okay. Did you go to college?
I did.
Okay, what did you graduate?
Damn, you go to computer information systems.
Okay, so HBCU, that's still. All right.
Okay, so what is it giving?
I don't know.
If you feeling like that, you might as well pop it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm super confident, but I do like your fit. I like your vibe. You are a gentleman, though.
Okay, so we doing.
Ooh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Eddie. Come over here. Okay, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, all the ladies popped their balloons. It does look like they did have some interest, but you know, it just didn't work out in this round. You know, maybe next time. Before you go, is there any questions that you want to ask the ladies?
Nah, y'all made y'all decision.
Okay. Bye, Eddie.
I feel good, you know, it was nice. I went first though, so obviously everybody want to see the talent, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, everything's a fair shot, so whatever chance was a chance. You miss it, you miss it. I wouldn't do anything different. I would just be me still. I like the one that had the balloon last, but if you gotta think about it, don't think about it. I'm a first choice.
Let's bring out our second guy. Okay, stand on this side. So let us know your name, what you do, and what you're looking for in a woman.
So my name's Dassy. I'm a producer. I'm also an analyst as well. What am I looking for in a woman? I don't know.
You don't know what you're looking for in a...
No, really, no.
Okay. So we have one more balloon. But first, let's go through the ladies who popped their balloons. Okay, Chioma, why did you pop your balloon?
I would say physique, height-wise, just a little bit on the shorter side.
Okay.
But definitely the last question for me, I just prefer a man with confidence.
Okay. Is Chioma somebody you would date? Like, is she your type?
I don't know her like that, so I can't really say much, but she looked good, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, okay. Is he your type? You said no, he's not your type.
He's on the short side. side.
So no, okay. So note to self, we don't like shorter men, apparently. Okay, come on. Okay, so why did you pop your balloon?
I feel like if you're dating, you should know what you're looking for.
Okay.
Otherwise, what are you doing?
Yeah, okay. So,
Just a little bit giving why are you here? I'm like, yeah, no, definitely the last question. Like she said, confidence is key in a man. I like to like I'm a very confident woman, so and I'm very straightforward. So it's just like I know
okay.
what you want.
But are you confident?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah?
I just didn't have an answer to one question. That's really all it is.
So do you feel like, okay, maybe we need to give him another question?
I mean, it was a pretty important.
Yeah,
Do you know what
okay.
you like in a woman? Like, do you know, like, do you have a type?
What? I mean, I don't want a woman that's like, on some crazy stuff, nothing like.
Typically, like, older girls, shorter girls, dark skins, light skins, you're
I
whatever.
have like a strong preference for real. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I can't even look back at my dating history and be like, oh, here's a pattern.
So it sounds like he's open. He's open,
That's physical, right? Like, what are you looking for personality-wise, value-wise? Like, you got to know what you're looking for.
I don't have a list. I guess that's really what it is.
Is there anything that you like in women that you've dated?
I mean, I definitely like value kindness. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely something. Also, one that's like, I guess, big on sovereignty.
Okay. Okay.
Like,
Sovereignty, ladies.
Like, owning their stuff or like trying to advance their life in some kind of way.
Okay.
Things like that. Like, I mean, I didn't think of them on the top of my head.
Okay. Is it worth giving him another shot?
Okay.
Okay, so why did you pop your balloon?
I was gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, cause mind you, he remind me of my first ex, very shy. Cause I like shy, I like dudes that look comfortable. But then it just looked like someone begged him to come here, like just like please come here, cause he's like dry. He don't know what he wants. He don't even look like he want a girlfriend. He don't have a preference. He don't like nothing. He just like, hey, I'm here. That's it.
Okay, how do you feel about that? Do you think that's true?
Yeah, to some degree. But, but it's like, I don't know. It is what it is. I can't say much.
Okay, Kathleen.
You give young energy, and with that comes uncertainty. With that comes kind of like, I'm not saying you're putting on like you're trying to be cool, but I feel like the blasé attitude that the young lady next to me was describing kind of gives off like you don't care, and that I don't think that's what you want to put forth, because it comes off like you're insecure, and I don't think that's you.
Okay, so he was a little nervous. You caught him a little off guard. Okay.
But
Well,
it's like, nah, it's cool.
Okay, well, let's take a step back. If you were to choose any of these ladies, which one would you choose?
I'll probably choose her right here.
Can you describe her?
And the olive pants, dark skin.
Okay, olive pants, dark skin. Okay, Nija, is it worth giving him a second shot?
Too young for me.
Okay, well, sorry. Thank you so much for coming.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay.
I feel like the girls' reactions were pretty good. I guess they're also pretty valid too, but it is what it is. I didn't really come on the show like with the grand knowledge of what to expect and so on and so forth, but it's cool. I ain't tripping about it. I feel like I would just pass it up, cause like if I put just one question, they feel like they know everything about me. I don't think I like want to go forth with trying to like, I guess try to get to know them any further. That's just me, that's my opinion. Yeah, they didn't give me a fair shot, but it's cool with me. I'm not gonna trip about it. It's cool.
Okay, ladies, so that round was a little rough, but let's go ahead and bring out our next guy. Okay, come on. Okay, so say your name, what you do, and give us a fun fact about you.
I'm Ty. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a data analyst, and I breed Frenchies.
Okay, so we had a few ladies pop their balloons. Let's see why they popped their balloons. So, Chioma, why did you pop your balloon?
Just not my type.
Okay, what about him is not your type?
Heights. I'm not really a huge fan of dreads. I'm not a huge fan of locks.
Okay, so you don't really like locks.
What's your names anyway?
So this is Chioma.
It's Chioma.
Eva, Nija.
Now go ahead. Why you pop yours?
Because I don't know, you just didn't come in with confidence. You kind of came in like,
Luggage.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. You don't like carry yourself with your head high.
My bad.
yeah.
Sure, but I do appreciate that though. What about you?
It's just, you're not my type. I do like your tattoo. I love your tattoos. Yeah. I think that's dope. I love your hair. I'm not feeling the ponytail though. It's a little throwing me on.
Okay, well, actually, so we had 3 women pop their balloons. First, I want to ask, are any of these women your type?
As far as type, I mean,
Yeah. Would you date any of them?
like seriously?
Like, if you've seen them on this.
I'll date y'all. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay, so out of all 3 of them, which one would you date if you had to choose?
Choose one.
Yeah, just one.
Probably.
Okay, why her?
Cause I had to choose one, right?
Yeah, but what about her stood out?
Just your physique for real. Like you cool people and shit. You got them real locks. Oh shit, but
Okay, okay. But we still have 2 women who didn't pop their balloons. So let's walk over and let's see which one. You want to ask them a question?
all right. What's your ideal date? Like, yeah, what's your ideal date for sure?
I like to go like improvs, you know, where you like see stand-up comedy live, drinks, you know, laughs, because I feel like laughter brings people closer. So that's my style right there.
You an island, you?
Yeah.
What part?
Oh, I'm from the Bahamas, Nassau.
I saw 242. Yeah, my frat brother's from over there.
I
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Are we making a little connection here?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm an island you too. I'm an island you too. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Okay, what island?
I'm Jamaican, African.
Okay, nice, nice. What part of Africa?
West Africa, Gambia.
Okay.
You know where Senegal at?
Yeah, yeah.
Right in there.
Okay, so do you want to ask him a question?
How old are you?
I'm actually about to be 25. It'd be like that. I'm about to be 25 this year though.
Okay.
What are you though? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you popped for your age, huh? Yes.
Okay, well, let's go over. Let's ask her why she popped her balloon. So, Kathleen, why did you pop your
I
balloon?
mean, he spoiled it. This is the age. I prefer dating older men, so
How old are you though?
older than you.
How old are you though? I mean, I like older women too, but I'm just asking, how old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, that's decent.
Have you dated older women?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so would you date Kathleen?
Yeah, I would.
You find her attractive?
Yeah, she look good for her. Yeah, for sure. 31. Yeah, you look good.
Okay, okay, okay. I heard another balloon pop back here, so let's see what happened. I thought we had like an island connection.
We island people, like we like family, but honestly, I don't like friendly dudes.
Ooh.
Friendly, because I'm asking questions.
Okay, if I'm like talking to someone, like I don't like a dude that'll be like, I'll just her, yeah, that's not me. I like a guy that kind of bougie with his, you know, what he like, you know, like
Okay.
I like this kind of girl, I like this kind of person, like you know, have a preference. That's me.
Do you know what a date means though?
That's the question I'm asking.
I'm saying, do you know what a date means? She asked as far as a date. You know, a date is to get to know somebody, you know?
Hold on. I'm not on that question no more. We're talking about why I burst
be
my
friendly.
balloon.
Yeah, I know.
I burst my balloon because of the reason I just told you just now. What are you talking about?
You said being friendly. Because you said,
The reason why. Friendly as in you like too much. You got too much going on. You like too much stuff. Yeah, I want someone, if they like me for me. You see what I'm saying? You like too much stuff. I don't like too much stuff. I have a preference.
I'm saying, but
You
this is
know?
the first time I met you though. So you can't really say I like here, there. But no, I respect it. I'm not arguing with you.
I just told you I popped my balloon because you friendly. I see how you answer these questions and I'm like, I don't know. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, you know, because you really ain't my type, but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know, but personality wise, you know.
Okay, but do you find him attractive?
He's not an ugly dude. He's not an ugly dude. He's attractive. He's attractive dude. You know, he's not ugly.
Okay, so the only reason you popped your balloon is because, yeah, you didn't like how he was talking to the other women.
I just don't feel like, okay, you was asking this, that, what's or not. I like a dude to be like, no, I don't like this, or no, I don't like a dude that just saying something to be nice, because you're too friendly. You're too
Okay.
nice. You're too friendly.
Okay, okay. So,
But a little pizzazz. But it be like that though. It be like that though.
With me, I'm bougie. Like, I don't like everything.
okay, so let's back up for a second. So, Ty, unfortunately, it looks like all the ladies popped their balloon. Sorry, it did seem like we had some connections for a little bit, but maybe next time, maybe we can have you on another show and, you know, a different group of ladies.
All right, for sure, ladies. Yeah.
Okay.
Her tats are cool.
I'm vibing, bro. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Be like that. As far as a fair shot, yeah, I guess. I feel like my hair, I would not change it. If I were to choose a girl, I'll choose, I don't know her name, I think her name Eva. Yeah.
Okay, ladies, you guys are a tough crowd to please, but hopefully our next guy can show you what he got. Okay, so let's have our next contestant come out. Okay, so say your name, what you do, and give us a fun fact about you.
So my name is Rich. I'm an architect. Fun fact about me, I used to play rugby for 6 years.
Okay, nice. So we don't have any ladies that pop their balloon. So I'm actually gonna give you the opportunity to pop one balloon.
I don't want to pop nobody's balloon. I mean, I look like beautiful ladies.
Okay, so then choose one lady to ask a question.
Green.
In the green? Okay, so let's step over.
What do you see in a lifetime partner?
Good question. I think we've met.
Yeah.
Okay. In a lifetime partner, I don't know. I think I see like an equal partnership where we work to really like build a solid future together, a solid foundation where there's mutual love and respect and understanding, and we're building together. You know, we have shared goals, values, all those things.
You like that answer?
Love that answer.
Okay, what are some of those goals and values?
I mean, I think I'm someone who like wants to own a home again or buy properties, or I own my own business right now. So someone who's gonna be supportive in that journey as well and like be my cheerleader and yeah.
Okay, okay. So I'm actually gonna give the ladies an opportunity to ask you a question. So do any of the ladies have any questions that they want to ask him? Okay, so come on. Go ahead and introduce yourself because he hasn't met you yet.
I'm Nubia, and I wanted to ask you, how old are you?
30.
Okay, introduce yourself.
I'm Naija. Nice to meet you. And I just wanted to ask you, how do you show up for your partner in a relationship? Like, what are the ways that you like to show love? And what does that look like for you?
So for me, I'm a big giver. I love cooking for my partner. I love doing I'm very big into cooking, but I love trying to support wherever you can. Just like we talked about earlier about owning a business or whatever you're doing in your life. If you have to stay late at work, I like to support on that.
Okay, was that a good answer? That's a great answer. Okay, okay. So let's step back. So Rich, I know you don't want to pop anybody's balloons, but you have to pop 2 ladies' balloons. We have to narrow it down.
That's rough.
So you have to go maybe based off look, based off of anything.
But y'all, lovely ladies. I mean, we got great responses.
Okay, so you pop these ladies' balloons. Come on, let's walk over here. Why did you pop Chioma's balloon?
Honestly, it was just too skinny.
Okay, okay. So you like them a little thicker?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, okay. Chioma, how do you feel about that?
Feel any type of way. I do. I'm a petite, tall girl, so.
Okay, okay. Let's take a walk over. So why did you pop her balloon?
I wasn't loving the sandals.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You don't like these sandals and you have on Clarks. These are way out of fashion. You can't be talking to me. And you know why you popped that balloon, because you knew I was gonna toot because you know I'm out your league. Come on now, let's be for real. Let's be for real. Your chest higher than mine at this point. So you could toodaloo. You know my routine. I do the popping after I ask questions because I give people a chance. That's just me. But you knew I was gonna anyway.
Okay. So how do you, take a step back. How do you feel about your chases?
Very good.
Okay.
Little did she know that was a test.
Okay, so we have 3 more ladies who have balloons. And I'm gonna give the ladies another shot to ask you a question. So any other ladies wanna ask a question, Kathleen? Hold on, let's walk over to Kathleen.
So you said that you played rugby for how long?
6 years.
And what made you decide to play rugby versus American football, or as other, Americans call soccer,
Right.
basketball? Why rugby?
So I played football in high school, and when I got to college, I didn't have a football team. The rugby coach saw me and was like, "You should play rugby," but I never heard of it ever in my life. So I was like, "Sure, I'll look it up, whatever." I actually ended up falling in love with the sport. So
Would you say that rugby is more of an involved in, I guess, enriching sport than American football?
yes, it is known as a gentleman's sport. There's a lot more sportsmanship that is actually put into the game and after the game. So we do a thing called a drink up afterwards. So after the game is done, the winning team pays for the losing teams to drink afterwards. And we shake hands and everything. It's a very gentleman's sport.
Okay, do you have any questions for Kathleen?
I guess want to know age and what do you do?
I'm 31 and I'm a marketing consultant.
Okay, so let's take a step back. We still have balloons. So you have your pen? Okay, so I need you to pop 1 more pin.
All right, I'll have to go here.
Okay, let's walk over to Naija. Why did you pop Naija's pin?
Honestly, this is tough.
It was tough? Okay. So let's take a step back. I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask Eva a question.
So, Eva, I know that you do therapy. How can you create that boundary between like your work and your life without having to like psychoanalyze me and using that against me?
Great question. It's actually really important for me to have work-life balance and separation. So I think I do a really good job at making sure I'm taking care of my mental health and doing what I need to do for self-care, whether that's walking or meditating or exercising in other forms, traveling. I do a lot of things to make sure like I'm emotionally okay and able to separate my home life from my work life. I will also say like part of my tools, quote unquote, being a therapist is also part of who I am. I'm a good listener, I'm empathetic and all of those things. So I think those pieces of myself is important to be in my relationship. So yeah.
Now I want you to ask Kathleen a question.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with a basic question. Do you want kids?
Yes.
How many?
2.5.
As like a pet.
Yeah.
I got you.
Okay, are you into pets?
Yes.
Do you have any pets?
No.
No? So you're open to pets. Do you want to ask a question?
You see where this is going? Do you have any like pets that you wouldn't do? Forget lizards. I know lizards and reptiles. Nah.
No, I mean, that's fine with me. I actually had an iguana when I was younger, so I get that. I would say 2, only because of bad experiences I've had with them: rabbits and ferrets.
Okay. What happened with the rabbit and the ferret?
Well, the rabbit stank and it chewed the baseboards of all my cousin's crib. And he was renting, so he had to fix all of that. And then the ferret, same thing. They just stank. I mean, it was just smelly, and I was like, don't want to do all that upkeep.
That's fair.
Okay, so is that a good answer?
Perfect.
Okay, so we still have no pop balloons. So, Rich, it's in your hands now. I want you to this is what you're gonna do. Oh, we have a pop balloon. Okay, come on. Let's ask her why she popped her balloon.
I just get friend vibes.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And we don't want to date our friends. Okay.
friendship is a great foundation for a relationship, but I think there needs to be the friendship and also an attraction. I just don't feel that part of it. So.
Okay. So, well, we just have Kathleen. So let's take a walk over. Kathleen, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good? Okay. So actually, let's take a walk over here. I want to see. I'll have you on this side. So. Yeah, you guys are matching a little bit. Okay. So, it sounds like he's very open to animals. He had an iguana. He's in a gentleman club.
Was there like an animal that is there? Is there a specific one as well?
Yeah. If you said cats, I would have been like,
Oh, no. I grew up with cats my whole life, so you're good.
Okay. So is it worth going on, taking it to the next level, seeing where it goes outside of this? Do we have a match?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, what about you? Agreed. Okay, so we have a match. Woo! Okay, guys, so you guys can walk off.
So yeah, I feel good, man. I mean, only one connection, so I'll take that. Take the W. Kathleen's a beautiful woman, very elegant, feminine, and I'm excited for where we could go from here. What I want next, it's up from here. I want, hopefully we go on our first date, we go from there, we get to log this as this is where we got to meet, start a shared album, and go from there.
Okay, guys, so it looked like it was a little bit of a tough day for love, but we still made a match, so that was great. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment under this video. Let us know which one of our singles was your favorite. Bye, guys, until next time.
Oh. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.